Here in the search unit, in the record field level, and in the component record level also search unit is there. Then what is the difference between each level? We will discuss now. Search unit event triggers associated in the people code, the search key fields of the search record. Exactly. Whatever the search record, search keys are there, we will try to write the code in those fields. And restrictions. Search unit won't trigger if run from a component interface. Exactly. If you're running a component interface, search unit won't trigger in that scenario. Component interface, it's a tool. If you're running component through a component interface, search unit won't fire. And they are suggesting don't use functions, do model component transfer and transfer page functions in the search unit. All these functions will guide you to some other pages and some other components. Like if you're transferring page from one page to another page, you will use the transfer page. But still, your search page is not yet displayed. How do you use the transfer page? That's what they are just suggesting. Don't use these type of functions in the search unit. Then everybody is saying, okay, in the PPT they are suggesting search unit will fire before the search page display. When the search page will display, whenever you click on this content reference link, the search page will display. That means if you click on the link before the search page display, search unit is firing. How do you confirm that? First we will go to the employee, it's a search record, and view people code. In the employee field, select the search unit and try to write the code here. Just a message I'm writing as win hello world, win message, and record level search unit. Record level search unit I'm writing, and I'm writing the same code in the component level also. I'm opening the component, view people code, open the component record, search in it. Here I'm placing the same win message, but I changed the text as component. Why? Because two search units are there. Which one is firing? We need to check first. So record level search unit is firing. That means whatever the code we written in the record level search unit, it is firing. Once it's fired, component record level search unit is also firing. That means in both areas, if you write the code, both are firing. Then what is the importance of each area? If you're writing code in this record level, it will applicable for all of the components wherever you used this record as a search record. Then this code will applicable only for your component, not for all other components. Then if you are asking me, no Venkat, I will write the code only in the record level, but I want to make sure it is firing only for this component. Then what you will do, you will add just a if condition. If the component name, you will add percentile component equal to component name. Then only it will fire. Then if I want to try to save the code, otherwise you want to validate the syntax, you can check this. Syntax error, expecting an if. That means if you found, if the system found anything in the side of syntax issues, it will guide you. Just save it. If you place it, it's a not equal to method. Okay, 1 second. Not equal to, then we can see. Now this code won't fire in this component specifically. We written the code in the record level. Now we will go and check. The record level is not firing now. Why? Because we restricted the code shouldn't fire in this component. Like this. Now I am asking you one question. If I am writing the record, if I am writing the record like this, if I am writing the code like this, employee dot value equal to 1000 in record level, and I am writing the same statement in the component record level, I'm writing the code and I'm giving the value 2000. Which one will display in this employee ID now? 1000 or 2000?
2000.
1000. Why? Because you are thinking in a way, first record level is firing, it is assigned the value 1000. But it should display 2000. Why? Because
that's
exactly,
the latest
first,
event, right?
Exactly, yeah. First, the 1000 will applicable at the time of record level firing, then it will capture the value 1000. But after that, component record level is firing and it is assigning the value 2000.
That will be the final value, right?
That will be the final value, like this. 2000. It is displaying 2000. That means, here one conclusion, whatever the code you are writing in the record level, you can override the code by using the component level.
Okay.
What is a good practice here? Based on your requirement. If your requirement is purely specific to your component, then I will suggest you to write the code in component level. No, I will apply this scenario in all of the components, then write it in the record level. If you have any code within this event, the event will be highlighted like this.
So this records are they are entire Peoplesoft database, right? So
Exactly.
you basically want to keep it on the component rather than record, right?
Depends. It depends. If you are using the same record in all the areas, you have to fire the code, same code. Then you will write in the record level.
Okay.
Otherwise, no, Venkat, I will fire this code only for my component. It's purely for component specific. Then go and write in the component level. Then, here, I'm changing something in my record level. I'm making my employee name also a key and set key. Okay. Now,
you still have the job component open, Venkat?
yes, exactly. No, job component is closed. If you want to open?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I would just want to see an example. We can do at least at the end of the class.
No, don't touch anything in the delivered until my guidance.
Oh, sure. I'm not changing. I just want to look at it.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now I changed both these are keys in my record now, employee ID and name. Then my component will display will be like this. In add a new value, I am displaying employee ID and name, and the find an existing value tab also will display both the fields. Now I am giving you one requirement. I don't want to see name in search display, but I want to display the name in add mode. In update mode, I want to display only employee ID, but in add mode, I want to display both. Yes, this type of requirements will come, right?
Yes.
Then this is the requirement. Based on this requirement, first we will touch the general area. In which general area it will fall? Search process. Then search process, you have two events. In which event you will write the code? First check which event is firing before page display. Search and it is firing. Then that is the event. Like that you will discuss, you will analyze. Got it?
Yes.
Then how do you write the code? Once you understood, okay, you will open the component. You will open the component and open the people code, record, search in it. How do you write? Just drag and drop the name dot visible equal to false. Then what will happen? Here it's gone. Here also it's gone. Then you failed in the requirement. Then what should you do? You need to add some logic here. Exactly, mode equal to update. Then only you want to hide this. And if. Like this. Now, you are getting any issues in your people code. Yes, you are getting some issue in your people code. How do you debug this? Place some win messages. Win message is a debugging functionality. Win message, and first place, if you are, as of now you are placing a win message which is displaying the constant, which is displayed in the double quotes. But this is the different win message type. Here I am displaying one constant which is explaining the situation, and one value like this. Directly I am displaying the value. Concatenation symbol. And within this if condition also I am using one more win message. Condition satisfied.
Hey, Venkat.
Go ahead.
These attributes for each field, the table name, field name, visible, and all that. How many other attributes are there for us to make use
This
of?
is the major attribute. Why? Because how you will refer the field on the page. It's a record.field, right?
Yeah.
In the same way, you have to navigate in the people code also.
No, I'm asking about that attribute visible, like visible. How
Visible,
many other
okay. Visible is there, display only is there, number of other functions are there.
So we should be able to find something online, right, for all these?
Yes. I will show you. Once the session is ended, I will give you the online repository also.
No.
This is the debugging methodology. First, you are placing 3 messages. If any message is failed, then you can say there you are facing the issue. First, try to execute the functionality. Test. The first win message is firing. That means if the code is there, 10 lines of people code is there before the test message, then you can say, okay, the 10 lines are fine. Why? Because I am able to say the test message. Then click on OK. Mode is update mode. That means you are entering into the update mode. Then you click on OK. Condition satisfied. That means it is entered the loop. That's why it is displaying the page without name.
Venkat, can you go back one time quickly?
First win message is displaying test, whatever we written here. Then you can say up to here your coding is fine.
Right.
Then click on OK. It is displaying mode and update. U is the update mode.
So what you did that if win messages and then your piping.
I will give you the syntax also for win message later.
No, is that a pipe command you have there?
Concatenation.
Okay.
Yes, it's a pipe.
Okay, and then you are doing a mode, percentage mode.
Percentage mode is the predefined variable. That's why it is holding the percentage.
Okay.
It's not a user defined variable, it's a predefined variable.
Okay, so if percentage mode is equal to U, okay.
Then condition is satisfied, win message will appear. Click on OK, it will display. If you go to the add mode, then I think the test message will display here like this, first win message, and the mode. One second. And the mode, sorry, it is not firing properly. Okay, leave it. But here some cache issues are there. Just leave it. But this is the methodology to debug your code if you are facing any issues. Got it?
I think so. I think win message is, I didn't understand.
One of the debugging technique. So many debugging techniques are there.
Conditions.
Then,
So you're basically seeing if your mode command is correct, right?
exactly. And, okay, fine. Coming to the online. Where is the online repository to check all the built-in functions? Open the people book. Any of the releases. Open the people book, Peoplecode language reference. First people book is there, Peoplecode developers guide. It will give you the theoretical explanation about the Peoplecode and events. This is the people book, Peoplecode language reference. Here, so many built-in functions are available. If you are asking me, so many built-in functions are there, they might be in thousands, like this. But if you are asking me suddenly, Venkat, what is this? Set default clear. I don't know. I need to check the syntax. I need to explain before, after that only. Why? Because depends on the requirement. I will select one of the built-in function. Why? Because clearly understood here. Analytical calculation engine, APIs, like that. If you want to check your debugging techniques, these many built-in functions are available in the debugging. Win message, one of the debugging technique.
Right.
If you open this win message, this is the win message syntax. And what they're saying, the win message function is supported for compatibility with previous release of People tools. New application should be used win message box instead. That means nowadays they are using message boxes, but still they are using win message. They have not decommissioned this function, still we are using for the debugging. Then if you are reviewing the win message, first go with the syntax and go with the theoretical part and everything. In the same time, please check all other related functions. Got it? Then you will collect number of functions from your side. If you are checking one functionality, then please check other related functions also. What is the importance of message box? What is the importance of message get text, get explain text? What is the difference between all these functions with the message box? Please prepare a notes for yourself. Then it will be helpful in your practice.
Okay. Is there a best practice or something? You have a document?
Yes, it's a best practice. Exactly. First, start the coding, whatever I did so far today. Just do the same in your side. Any queries, Suresh?
No.
Suresh?
No. It's clear. It's clear.
It's clear, right? Just start the practice today and write the code in the search in it. And tomorrow we will start with some other coding part.
Sure.
Okay. Tomorrow we will start with the set save and we will try to complete some of the events tomorrow.
Okay.
But try to complete the basics. Like first try to navigate all of the events, and once you understood the events, then come to the general areas. Please concentrate on the general areas identification. Then